Are you one of those people who embarked on the journey of learning English language with a great enthusiasm, energy, and determination? And when the moment you started taking a step forward to learn this language, you realize that learning English language is not that easy as I thought. And later on, you came to know when you went deep into understanding this language, you learned English grammar as well. And then you realize that English grammar is not that easy and it is a bit difficult or complicated. This is the reason, and gradually you started losing interest in learning this language, and somewhere you started having a feeling of like demotivation. You felt demotivated somewhere to learn this language. If it is happening with you or it happened with you, and you are looking for a video or you are looking for a solution to stay motivated while learning English, then you have come at the right place. Here in this video, I am going to share with you some ideas or tips that is going to help you to stay motivated while learning English. Well, I am Priyanka Chaudhary and welcome to my channel. If you are here watching this video for the first time, and the moment you keep watching this and you find that this video is quite relatable and helpful, then do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Well, without a further ado, let's get into the video. So before I proceed further, let's first recall and remember that why did we start learning English? What was the reason behind learning this language, behind taking up this challenge of learning this language? I mean, we all people have different reasons for learning any new thing, or here we are talking about learning English language. So why did you start? Think about that. And now you need to think about, imagine that what is gonna happen if one day you will become fluent in English, if you will acquire this English language skills, then how is it going to make difference in your life? Think about it. Why is it important to keep thinking about this? Is to stay motivated. Just tell yourself again and again that if I'm going to acquire this English language skills, then I can do this. I will be able to do this. Are you getting me? You need to tell this to yourself at each and every moment whenever you feel demotivated. That what kind of changes will there be in my life? Just imagine that you are learning English so that you can be you can have your different, a different position, or you can have a different personality, right? That's why you want to learn English. You want to survive at your workplace, okay? Because you don't know how to speak in English or how to deal with this English language, you have faced a lot of embarrassment. So just imagine one day when you will be able to do this. When English will start naturally flowing out of your mouth, then how will you be looking to the other people? How will you be sounding to the other people? Your whole entire personality will be changed. So you need to think and tell this to yourself again and again to stay motivated. Never ever forget that why did you start learning English, with a goal or a purpose, right? So always keep reminding this to yourself, this purpose. And the next thing I would like to tell you is, and whenever we start doing something, we should not just end it by giving up. Yes, we should not do this. We started this with some purpose, with some I would say determination. So we should not just end it just like that. We should not give up. We should be consistent until and unless we achieve that goal of speaking English or of learning English. So never ever quit, never ever stop this. You also need to actually understand that do not quit what you started. All right, and this is really something very important, that you should not quit at all. You also know the importance of learning English nowadays. Next thing is, you need to, why do you feel demotivated, right? Work on it, focus on it. It is happening because you have made this process of learning language quite boring Yes, this is the reason, quite complicated, and that's why you are losing interest, you are losing hope of actually learning this language. So what you need to do is you need to make a little bit changes in your learning process. You need to make this process quite interesting and encouraging or entertaining for yourself. What I mean to say is that, for example, let's say you are, do not just keep reading English grammar all the time. Leave it. Try to change your pattern of learning. That's what I said. What I want to say is that start paying attention on observing people while speaking English, rather than reading a lot about English grammar or sentence formation. Okay, you have done this a lot before and now it has become very boring for you. So now change. That's the change I am actually asking you to do. That start paying attention on the people, how are they expressing themselves, okay, while speaking English. Or for the matter of reading, you can also start reading those text, those stuff that are part of your interest. Okay, let's say you are interested reading about celebrities, or maybe the cricket players, let's say. So start reading about these things only. If you are not at all interested reading about crime scenarios, do not read anything about that, because you will lose interest ultimately. So read something that that is interesting for you. That's what I want to say. When you will have interest in reading something, you will continue reading, you will not stop. Apart from this, in brief, what I want you to do is just make your learning process very interesting and engaging, so that you do not go out of the track of learning English language. That's the only thing. Join that English language program where you feel connected, where you feel relaxed and comfortable. Okay, or follow that YouTube channel for learning English language, where you can learn English in a very interesting way. I would not suggest you to follow or to subscribe any video channel. Try to relate it with yourself, that which video or which English teaching channel is suitable for me, is interesting for me. Follow that YouTube channel only. Okay, just do not try to gain knowledge from everywhere. You will just be puzzled. Okay, and what I want you to do is keep your whole learning process interesting and engaging. That's it. Next, what you need to understand and what you need to do is stop comparing your English skills with others. Yes, you become quite demotivated because of this reason. You start comparing your English skills with others. You should not do this. Actually, what happens, each and every individual has different grasping power. Okay, so you cannot compare yourself with anyone else. Each individual is different, just like our fingers. These all 5 fingers are different. Okay, they are not same. In the same way, each and every individual is different from others. And you cannot compare. This is because you do not know that what is the other person going through. How is the other person able to speak English? You do not know the context behind that. Okay, you do not know the reason behind that. Maybe your daily schedule is not that much free as that other person. Okay, or maybe the other person with whom you are doing the comparison, that person is already enrolled with any English language program and you are not, and you cannot. Maybe you cannot afford it. Are you getting my point, what I want to say? In short, what I want to say is that the background is not same. Maybe the person with whom you are doing the comparison has a very nice background, okay, of English. Maybe that person has already a very good English speaking environment, all right, and you do not have. So do not compare. If I would tell you to compare yourself with the with yourself. Okay, start keeping a track of your own progress, that I was speaking, or my English was like this a month ago, okay, and in this month I have progressed this much. Are you getting me? If you wanna compare something, then compare your own progress with yourself. That is the best thing to do. Compare that whether I have made any progress or not as compared to the previous week or previous month or previous year. All right, stop comparing yourself with others. That's all. The next thing is stay positive throughout this journey of learning English language. Stay positive, or be encouraged. This is really important. Don't lose hope very quickly. Okay, so what can you do to encourage yourself is you can give reward to yourself. Okay, I have talked about this in some of my previous video as well. Reward yourself whenever you are going to reach any milestone. Okay, or you can reward yourself in any way. You can tell yourself that if I'm going to reach on this level, if I'm going to complete this task this month, then I'm going to watch a movie in a theater, like this kind of reward. Okay, or I'm going to gift myself a better phone this year. So reward yourself in different ways. This is how you will be encouraged. So that's my point, to be encouraged and be positive. Keep telling yourself the positive things, that Priyanka, a month ago I could not speak even a single sentence in English, but now I am able to frame many sentences. I am able to speak about myself in English. So tell all the positive things to yourself. Okay, what happens actually, we do not just focus on the achievements of ours, we only focus on the negative things. Okay, we only just keep finding the flaws in us, that I have been learning English for so long and I am not able to pronounce these words properly. I do not even know the spelling of these words. I cannot write. Means no, not, cannot, don't, did not. Stop doing all these things. Okay, and focus on, yes, I can do this and I am going to do this, and I will be working hard. I will focus a lot on speaking because I want to be good at spoken English. If you want to be good at reading or writing, I will work in the same field. Okay, stay focused and be positive. That is really important. Keep track of your progress, as I said. All right, that I was able to do this before, but now I can do much better than before. Always keep your track of your progress. That's all. I hope these all tips are going to be helpful for you and you will be motivated after listening to this video, and you are not going to give up learning this language now. What should be the topic for my next video? Please let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.